Hey guys, beginning of the video that I've just made, I had to get cut off due to copyright issues with YouTube and because it had Infinity Ward written in it. So anyways, the rest of the video should be working fine. This is the second time I've tried to upload it now, so hopefully enjoy, and I will be going into more depth about what I reckon, on my opinion, is going to happen in the Call of Duty Ghosts when it does get released. So other than that, enjoy.
Benchmark of the modern day shooter on current gen. And we're really excited that we get to be the studio that brings Call of Duty into the next generation. We have a whole new story with brand new characters, completely new world, and this is powered by a new next gen engine that gives us amazing graphic fidelity and really innovative new ways to play the game. So what we wanted to do is create a cast of characters that you really felt more emotionally attached to. We had the opportunity to work with Stephen Gaghan. This is the guy that won an Oscar for writing Traffic. He wrote and directed Syriana.
What they really wanted in this game, in Call of Duty Ghosts, is they wanted emotional reality. You know, they wanted these characters to feel real, to feel like real people.
So the story opens up with a mass event. America is crippled. Our military forces are devastated. Our government's in disarray. And as the player, you are actually the underdog, fighting back against these superior forces. So the team you're a part of is formed from the remnants of all the U.S. Special Forces.
Ghosts are a super elite fighting force, like the Spartans, all the way through SEAL Team 6. They've adopted every technique that's useful for modern, urban, guerrilla-style fighting.
One of the fascinating new additions to your squad is a dog. We've had dogs in Call of Duty before, but never like this. This is someone you care about. This is a squad member. He does everything from sniffing out explosives to protecting the team. So with this next Call of Duty, being in a new world, on a whole new storyline, one of the things that we want to do to support that was create a new engine.
Our goal of this game is to make brand new next-gen characters and weapons that's never been seen before in Call of Duty game. We have a new tech in the game, Sub-D. The idea is the closer you get to it, the more it tries to maintain any curvature that you see. This is very helpful on weapons and helmets for characters. That makes a huge difference for visual fidelity, what the player sees from a distance as well as close-up.
With a new next-gen console, this is an opportune time for us to reinvent the experience that we deliver. It's important to keep our core philosophies about gameplay drives tech.
So when I think about the animation features that we've been working on for Call of Duty Ghosts, one of the first things that come to mind is immersion. We have a new mantle system so that when you're running quickly and you hit a wall, you get this nice boom, you hit it and you leap and you go and you just maintain your momentum. But we have the lean feature which allows you to lean out and lean in and you get a better view of the battlefield. So another feature that we're working on with animation is the slide. It allows you to get somewhere quickly, get out of the line of fire, and at the same time do it in a really cool looking way.
We've added fluid dynamics, interactive smoke, and also added an AI system to it. So we have fish move out of the way when you get close to them.
The poly counts, the texture increases, the shaders, the lighting, tech, the level should feel like you're really there, and all the technology that's going into it allows you to achieve those goals.
With this being an all-new Call of Duty, we've really taken this opportunity to revamp multiplayer. One of these new MP features that I'm most excited about is dynamic maps. We have everything from big earthquakes and floods down to player-driven actions. Doors, explosive traps, things that change the flow of the map. All of this creates a new dynamic experience for the player. Another new feature is character customization. You can choose the heads, you can choose the bodies, you can choose the helmet and gear that you're wearing. You can connect with who you are as a player more so than we've ever done in the past. Dynamic maps and character customization are just two of the new innovations that we're bringing to next-gen multiplayer. We have the best fans in the world, and we're committed to creating for them a new next-generation Call of Duty experience. One of the key reasons Call of Duty has been as successful as it is we focus on gameplay. It's the thing we designed for. It's the thing that drives our success as a franchise. And with all of the new tech, all of the new story elements, everything that we're putting into this next-generation Call of Duty, we are still 60 frames a second, low latency controls, a great feeling game.
Sorry about that, guys, I had my mic on mute. Yeah, that's the first clip I'm going to show you, basically. I want to talk about some things first, like what I reckon my opinion is on them. Basically, I want to first start off with the next-gen engine, which they've increased the graphics, so it makes it smoother, and the gameplay is more user friendly, if that's a word I can use, basically. So basically you feel as the user you're in the game, and they're using sub-D technology, which basically is curvature like they said in the clip. So say you're running through a battleground on multiplayer or a story mode, you look on the floor, you see a dead body, one of your allies or an enemy. Basically when you look at that, you can actually see like the roundings of his body. It's not like boxy, if you know what I mean. So like, if you look in Modern Warfare 4, look at previous pics of the people, you can see where they masked them on the on the software, and they look boxy around the cheeks and stuff like that. So basically it looks more round, you look more human, basically, like as you saw in the clip when they showed you the character creations, they actually look smoother. Yeah. The next thing, emotional reality. Basically you're going to feel emotional when somebody dies in the game. Basically this is going to concentrate on the story, I reckon. When you're playing the story and you're getting proper attached to it, you're starting, if you're a big Call of Duty fan and you actually get into the story and you play the story more than the multiplayer, you'll enjoy this more. So say one of your favourite players die that you just got attached to in the game and you're really loving playing as, and he dies, think about trying to involve that into you and make you more emotional. More about the story, like they're saying America's crippled, basically could have been a nuclear war or something, basically nukes dropped, America's crippled, and you're going to have to stop the world from basically crumbling to ashes or something like that, and you're going to be playing as the underdog player, basically. So you're going to be playing in the elite squad as Ghost. So we all know now that it's not Ghost, the character from the previous Call of Duty that you're playing as, it's going to be a squad. So I reckon in the story it's going to go into detail that after Ghost dies in the previous game, this is the squad that's made after him, because it was more like stealthy, if you know what I mean. He was the more stealthy player. So yeah, the most elite squad. So basically the way I can explain this, for the American it'll be SEALs. It's like that. Think about the SEALs times 10, but for us it'd be the SAS in England. Like for the UK SAS, that's SAS times 10. Imagine that. That's like the unbeatable force, and you're going to get to play it in. Another thing three things I want to jump into before I show you the next clip is the mantle system, the lean, and the new AI system. The mantle system, basically, like you saw when he ran into that wall, he just leaped over it. Think about how fast the gameplay is. You see an enemy going through a door, you can just sprint up to the wall and jump over it like no tomorrow, and basically you're getting up to that enemy and killing him before he's killing somebody else. And you could actually, I've actually thought about this, you could actually like combine this. So basically say you're running towards the wall, your enemy, you against the enemy, this is for multiplayer boys and girls, running towards that wall, the enemy thinks that you're going to dive over it, so you start shooting. You can slide into the wall, take cover, and then pop over the wall after he's reloading and shooting. There's so much more tactics and combinations you're going to be able to do. And with the AI system for story mode, basically, fish are going to move out the way, they said, so that means you're going to have underwater missions again. Imagine you're walking through a street, you see all them chickens all the time with Infinity Ward. They like putting chickens in the game. Imagine them chickens, you're going to run off, the chickens are going to run off you. It's going to make it more realistic, because they're not just going to stand there in the middle or stand in cages just looking at you and jumping around like crazy baboons. Right, any more me talking? Actually, yeah, I'm jumping onto multiplayer before I start. 60 FPS as per usual, it's going to be smoother. And explosive traps while you're in multiplayer, that's just going to be crazy. You can run past the door and activate a trap like on zombies, if we'd say that, but like you can set up booby wire traps and you can activate it when you want it to go off and stuff like that. So say an enemy team runs across a booby trap, bang, they're dead, like a tripwire or something. Doors, they said something about doors, I don't know like if doors are going to be interactive now, you can close them and open them behind it. That'd be pretty cool if you ask me. One more thing I want to talk about for the last clip, and then I'm just going to let you watch it, is character customization. Think about this, you can have your own face, you can have your own costume. Clans are going to love this. I've got to say that clans are going to love this due to the fact you'll be able to customise and all look the same. Well, not look the same, but have the same gear but different faces. Your character can look different but have the same gear, so people are going to know that you are from a clan. What I reckon they're going to do is like with your clan emblem, they're going to let you put that, like say on your arm, like America and England when they have the army suits, they have the country's flag on the arm, so you'll be able to have your clan emblem maybe and your clan tag on your back, which would be pretty epic. Anyways, for that I'm going to play the next clip, and yeah, hope you enjoyed. This is actually gameplay footage that they showed at the Xbox reveal.
You start to forget the things you should remember. can't stop remembering. The things you should forget. We've always had the power. Not anymore. All we have is each other. We're ghosts, fighting for something that can't be killed. Soldiers stand against their enemies. The ghosts haunt them.
There we have it, guys. That's the gameplay footage that they've actually give to us now. So by the looks of things, this will be on the new gen Xbox. It might be on the old Xbox. I don't know about that. That has not been announced. They did not say nothing about that. If they did, I would have told you. Yeah, but other than that, I want to jump into two things that I missed actually from the previous thing. Was actually no, one thing should I say, the dogs. How quality does that look to actually have a dog that you can control in the campaign? To me, I'm the more of a multiplayer guy. I do not play campaigns that much, but I actually want to play this campaign now that there's a dog you can control. It takes like Fable and stuff. Fable, when you have that dog companion, but it's going to be 10 times much better. I don't know why I compared it to Fable, but yeah, Fable, when you've got a dog companion, but you got one in this now. Oh, and one more thing, the stealthiness, like in that gameplay footage, then you saw him stabbing him in the neck sneakily and dragging him into the darkness. Maybe it's going to have a bit of Splinter Cell, Hitman kind of style stealth, like the stealth side of things, not the actual gameplay, but the stealth of things. You have to control your character. Well, obviously going to control your character. I don't know how to word it. Basically, you're going to have to make sure you don't get caught. Maybe you get a certain amount of points for killing them a certain way. God knows. Anyways, guys, I'm looking forward to this. If you enjoyed this video, it's not something I usually do. I'm usually onto the more PC side of things. Other than that, thumbs up, comment if you enjoyed this video, this kind of video, and I'll do more. And subscribe, people. Put a lot of effort into this video, and it really appreciated. So, adios.